Hey, so I wanted to take a minute to give a shout out to this beautiful gentleman that I met today named Carl. I picked Carl up today. He walked out of his door. And let me see if you can see. Can't get a shot of light. He was this bright, booming light that made me open my door like this. He was coming out of the door. He was incredibly beautiful. He had white hair. He had, like I said, a light. His eyes, when you looked at his eyes, they looked like they were, like you were looking at the ocean and they were twinkling. And he had these big dimples like Santa Claus. You know how Santa Claus has that magnetic, the character that you see, the smile? He would smile and this little thing would just, his whole face. It's like he was fit, took care of himself and all of that. That's all the physical, which was only the reflection of what was going on inside of him. Incredibly amazing. He grew up in Silicon Valley. Most of his friends, made buku millions and millions and millions of dollars in technology. He decided to go into the wine business, and he just moved to my city from the Bay Area. He got a little house in a beautiful, incredibly beautiful neighborhood. He has children all throughout the state, about 5. He was on his way to work in Palm Springs, but he has a son there as well. He says he spends most of his winters in the with his sons that are in the sunny part of the state in Southern Cal area. But he's just tried to keep all of this pure as good as he can. That's how he said it, because everything that came out of his mouth was extreme humility. I was asking questions, and he did talk about, his friends, really having admiration for him, and that he said, I can honestly say, some of them, a lot of them, aren't happy with the choice that they made. They got a lot of things, and they've been great providers, and they can do almost anything that they want. And it's just something, something missing. And I think, you got to crawl around you. You'll always be kind of thinking something is missing, because he was and is absolutely incredibly beautiful. And he even has concern for, as I get a lot of these conversations in California, man, we better watch out. But he's concerned a little bit, because he talked about, if something went down, like it did in 2008, he's a little nervous for his friends with all this stuff, and things happening and shifting on them, because that's a lot of their heart and soul is in that stuff, and in the things, and the money, and Carl's not hurting. He's not hurting for nothing. Like I said, he lives in a beautiful neighborhood, but he understands, what it's all really about. And because, he does, you see it. It's what I could say about what I've met. I met a good man without him saying a word, a man of integrity, of his word, a good man, a really good man. That's what I met today. And so I want to be like Carl when I grow up. Amazing. Absolutely, incredibly, beautifully amazing. God is wonderful. He puts these small little details in these little small things. I'm lifted, and I'm, learning from people like Carl. And Carl and I rode down to the airport. We were in the car maybe, 20 minutes? Amazing experience. Amazing experience. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. And I wanted to also say, I hope if it's a couple of years down the line, I don't know, that good men and good women connect with me here on this YouTube like Carl. That's what I'm talking about. I want a tribe like Carl. I want that. Most importantly, I want to work on myself to be more like Carl. All right. All right. Peace and be well and be love and, be blessed. All right. Have an amazing day. I don't care if it's 2020. On that day, have an amazing one. Peace.